Good morning. This is Tony and Tony Take on Things on a Thursday here in Southern California. It looks beautiful. Our weather is nice. A little foggy, but it's a little overcast, but it's nice out here. So, a couple of topics this morning I'll go over with you. I'll go over some of the big ones out there that comes to my mind is Trump, North Korea, the news stations, and homelessness. Okay, so let's take this really fast and go over each of these topics here. Okay, the way I see it. Okay, Trump, Donald Trump. First of all, when it comes to Trump, speak about him. Talk about Donald Trump is I could best illustrate this is like how a white person might talk about black people around black people. Okay, you gotta watch what you say the right things, and be politically correct, right? And same thing about Trump, and talk about Trump, around people. Is certain things that you might want to say, but you shouldn't say. Certain things you should say, and you gotta be politically correct because it's a touchy topic in workplaces and wherever you go. That's how it is. But the bottom line on Trump, it's like that. Okay, it's like you want to say some things, but you can't, and it's not about being mean or inconsiderate, but it's just a hot issue whole bit. But me personally, I respect anybody who can speak their mind, say what they gotta say, and take the heat for it, and be who they are. Whether you may agree or not agree, that takes a lot. The last thing you want up there in our country is a yes person who's a people pleaser, who has no sense of self integrity, or let me reword that, person who just doesn't know what they want, who can't make a decision, who just want to please the masses. And history has shown you can't really do that. Sometimes being right actually could mean being the only right guy in masses of millions. It could be that. It's not always a majority. Right sometimes very narrow as a road. Narrows the path sometimes being right. And that's a fact. So I give him that much there. So that's how it is. Also about Trump, it kind of reminds me of Tony Montana. Who's the movie Scarface? Or who hasn't seen the movie Scarface? There's a scene in Scarface where let me put this on video here so I kind of play it backwards a little bit, okay? There's a scene where here it is. He's a bad guy in a restaurant, okay? That's how Trump is.
You're all a bunch of
fucking assholes.
You know
why? You don't have the guts to be where you want to be.
You
Need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking finger and say, that's the bad guy. So, what make you? Good? You're good. You know how to hide. Lie. Me? I don't have that problem. Me? I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. Say good night to the bad guy. Come on. That's the last time gonna see a bad guy like me. Let me tell you. Oh my God. There's a bad guy coming through. That's the way. So anyway, so that's that video there. Okay. Alright, so enough of that part there. Alright, next topic here. North Korea. Kim Jong-un. Okay. Kim Jong-un. Now, I have my opinions about him beginning. I thought we should bomb the hell out of him. Then I thought maybe we shouldn't bomb the hell out of him. Then I thought maybe some poor guy out there who's trying to take his country to freaker technology. And there's no other definition of technology that's higher than having the ultimate weapon that can blow you to hell. That's probably the ultimate technology. iPhones, you can't touch this. A nuclear weapon, trumps iPhone. Pardon the pun. Okay, so that's probably his little thing. Then I thought, you know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea after all, because back in history, Germany and Japan were some of the countries that want to take over the world and conquer everything else. But nowadays, what are they now? Nowadays, they are the mecca, probably the mecca, the standard for technology, humanity, the standard of living, the economy, the Japanese yen, the German mark. They're way up there. So education-wise, they have everything to offer. They're leading away in everything. Actually, I think half our success is due to the people of Japan and Germany, and everything. And healthcare, across the fields, to technology, to everything else. That's how it is. That's how it is. Okay, so now, where was I? Okay, so anyway, now here's another solution I thought about too. Maybe how England has their monarch system. Maybe cut a piece of land out, give it a Kim Jong Un. Get that right, Kim Jong Un. And let him have his little thing. Okay, so that might be the best way to do it. So he can live in his country, but yet the people can manage the role ruling of the country, but yet he can have his little fantasy world. Kind of like how the queen has her thing going on there. She thinks she's running crap, but she's really not. And people are actually in charge of the country. Same thing too. Give him the same thing there, and that way it gets over with. Unify the country and move on. Okay. So quickly, I'm going to translate this for some of my Korean relatives out there. Okay, being half Korean myself. Okay. So Hasenyong, Kimchi, bye. I'm teasing you. I'm not really speaking Korean. I'll let you know that, but I don't. I know Spanish more. But let me go ahead and put up there for you a video I just saw earlier that you guys see. Is about speaking the language here. Can you see that there? Okay, can you see that? Okay, watch this here. You gotta watch this here. This is kind of funny. Okay, here it goes.
You guys really hate it when people try to copy how Asians speak and then they just go, no, that's not how we speak. Well, if you're gonna copy us, let me at least show you how to fake an Asian language. Mandarin. Cantonese. Korean. Vietnamese. Japanese. Pikachu. Totoro. Solo. Thai. Kram klap. Kram krop. Ram Mongolia.
Anyway, so enough of that there. Cut that back off, but I think I got a point there. So I thought it was kind of funny. If I find out on you Google the words how to imitate Asian accent, he'll come up there somehow. Okay, I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, so next topic we're talking about here is news, right? Lately I've been following this news station here called NHK. It's on regular air TV, right? It's upper channels. I guess is the Hong Kong news, whatever it is. It's like CNN news, right? We got a bunch of guys with British accents speaking, except these are all Asians. Okay, so it's a really great news station, and you get real news all around too, right? I'm kind of bored with the news they have here now. I think they're all infomercials. The news they have here, they cut away the commercials, within the news station. The news is actually about commercial products. So I've been watching this news here. It's kind of interesting too. It's very informative. They go around the whole globe, right? It's like CNN does too. Really great stuff. Yeah, checking that out there. And it is trying to trip you, man. Seeing all these people who are speaking with Asian accents I mean, and British accents who are Asian. I mean, it goes to show you that, you know, like language is language, whether any culture, you know. So kind of funny seeing that though. All right, so next topic, homelessness. This is cool. I saw this here actually on the NHK News, NHK World. I'm looking at TV right now, that's why. NHK World News, right? They have this thing called now. Somebody invented in Japan, I guess. This homeless jacket. And here's the part about it. It's like this jacket is so huge. You put in your jacket, but yeah, it's so light. It has like thousands of pockets on it, right? So you actually can stuff a newspaper to get certain warmth, or you can leave it unstuffed to feel a certain way. It's you know, thermodynamic that it kind of you know, can reflect the temperature around you. So if it's cool, you're cool. If it's hot, if it's hot, you're not hot. If it's cold, you're not cold. So, but you can alter those temperatures, right? Or you adjust those temperatures too, you know. And it's so giant that it can actually be as a blanket, or as a regular jacket, or as a shelter, you know. So it's like your little body tent, whole bit. But you know how it is with anything you do that's nice, that's meant for nice attention. The way I see it is that this big old jacket that's, you can stuff papers, 1,000 pockets. Once they put it on a market in LA, it'll become the ultimate boosting jacket, right? You walk into Target, man, or store, you shove in there a little radio player, you know, coffee machine, you know, girls can shove in their pocket a bunch of bras and panties, hide those in there, you know, and guys, you know, electronic stuff you want to boost, you put in pockets too. It was so big, the jacket's so big, you know. Hey, for all you know, hey, it's your personal body stuffing, you know. There are big old zippers here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Heck, man, the jacket's so big, you actually have 2 people in a jacket while knowing it too. So actually, it could be a portable little, you know, a personal way to meet people too, you know, if you know what I'm saying, you know. Anyway, so I thought it was interesting. Big old giant jacket, okay? Become boosting jacket. Okay, so next topic here, for I run out of time here. Okay, jobs out there, jobs. You know, I know what it is about California, for all people who are from California. California is like, does anyone want to work? I mean, like everybody here is on welfare, is on the system, is on Social Security, is on, you know what? I heard a person once tell me that the best way to get on disability is say you hear voices. You know, that's all you need to say. I hear voices, you know, and all of a sudden you get disability. I mean, I'm here to bust my butt, man, you know. By the way, just to give you a background about myself, you know, I come from hotel restaurant background myself, and I did management, blah, 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 blah. Work as a bona fide chef, you know. I am a chef by trade, whole bit. So, I left the industry a few years ago to do my own business, which, thank God, is going on really well now. I'm actually not making boohoo money, but I'm able to pay my bills and earn my keep in life by doing this job as a caterer, you know, as own business, right? I cater, okay? So that's what I do now. So, like, actually, back there, all the little stickums on the wall back there you see, they're all like events I did in the whole bit. We did several hundred events, and each event, you know, goes anywhere from a low of a couple hundred to highs to like 1,000, so, right? So those are all personal events we did, right? And, you know, and I got a few more working in the background here and here. Anyway, enough of that. So the whole point is that, you know what, you can do what you want to do and do it successfully, you know. But it is work. You gotta put your work into it. It's not gonna be all easy, and you can't be scared to fail. One of the biggest things I did when, you know, this is just me talking. I'm just a, you know, a guy who decided to do this one day. Why did I do this? I decided that this is going to pay my bills. I mean, I'm not going to do it if it's going to be an if thing, maybe thing, part-time thing, you know, or I need this cushion here, I need this back cushion here, and I need something to fall back on. It's like both feet in, that was it. It's going to pay my bills. So I guess it's all the mindset you have, you know. I mean, there's guys out there who are great mechanics, man. landscapers, creative people, but it's like, well, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee a regular job now. Heck, boss come in one day and say, hey, you're too ugly, too old, too fat, too short. You're out of here. It has happened. So I swore, I had a job that did me one time. I said, mine, I'll never again put myself in a position where somebody else can say, you know what, your services are no longer required. If that happen, I'm gonna do it to myself. But I'm not let some other person, sitting there in a cush job, making a fat salary, tell me that I'm not need no more. What? The funny thing about it is, people who have told me that, look at them now, huh? Look at them now. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so you can be your own person. If you're doing it for the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. I think any entrepreneur will tell you that the thing you do it for, if money comes with it, right? That's bottom line. You do it because that's your passion. That's what you like doing. A whole bit, and you like to inspire people around you. You want to inspire products. You want to motivate. You want to create. You just your spare time is all you think about. It's all you dream about. It's like it's your passion. It's your love, and that's what it's all about, running your own business, right? Whether you're a hairstylist, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a caterer, it could be things bigger too. It could be a small factory, pressing out your own foods, a product line, food line. Heck, even bigger than that, you start cranking out more motorcycle parts, fabrications, metalworks, heck, look at SpaceX. That's a private project that started a while back. Heck, you get government contract, get sponsors going. You know what? It doesn't end. It's just fact is doing what you want, doing what you want to do. The essence of if anything at all the internet have taught you, or taught all of us here, is that what? It's all comes from a grassroots start. Apple, Microsoft, Google, Samsung, they all start off as literally some dude's garage, man. Some guy saying that, everybody's saying that's a bunch of BS. You can't do that, and you just do it. Okay, so it could be small and comfy as a little bakery cafe, online cookie store, or big and bold as maybe cameras and GoPro cameras, that kind of stuff, and anyway, you get my point, right? So it's getting late. I'm going on now 20 some odd minutes here of rubbish talking, of things that make sense. So I gotta say, you all have a good day. Okay, so that's my 2 cents for today. Okay, talk next time. Bye bye.